I'm here on Wembley Way. It is a beautiful day. Look at the sun shining. Michael, it's obvious who you support, mate. Where you come from today?
Of course. From the Wirral, you know, so, yeah.
True Scouser.
Any Scousers see this still think different, but you know what? I count myself modest from Liverpool more than anywhere else, so it is what it is.
Contentious topic there.
Definitely.
There's a big cup final here today, right? You're on for a cup treble and even the league. I know the league seems a little bit out of sight at the moment.
Do you know what I mean? You've got to keep the hope. There's no hope.
Believe?
Then there's oh, of course. Got to still believe. Do you know what I mean? If we don't believe, then it won't happen. We've got to. Obviously, City are in a good position at the moment, being what 3 points ahead or whatever with same games played. So it's, but anything can happen. It's football. Do you know what I mean?
Let's say you do a cup treble, right? Champions League, FA Cup, and the League Cup, right? How good is this side? Is this the greatest Premier League side we've seen of this era?
It's definitely up there, most definitely. It's got to be in the mixer, in the debate, most definitely. Obviously, in my time, it's got to be the best team that I've ever seen because they just break records every week. Yeah. It's
better than the Centurions, better than United '99.
Of course, I may be biased, but best team ever, of course. Yeah. It's got to be. Do you know what I mean? What they've done, and when you look at it, obviously, I seen a thing recently saying like something like United had won the league on like 83 points. Most of the times they'd won the league, you know what I mean? And we've got 83 points now and we're still second. So it's like, obviously, at the same time as City, but money, do you know what I mean? Money's a massive thing, it is, it honestly is. So
it's a fantastic side, right?
It definitely is.
Now, let's talk about the fans today. Look, it's a beautiful day. It is packed full of Liverpool fans here already on Wembley Way. Are you the best travelling support in the country?
Most definitely, of course. Anyone who thinks differently is deluded in my eyes because honestly, Liverpool home or away, up there, can't compete. Anyone else can't compete, you know what I mean?
Now, it's a lovely day, right? And we're just getting into it, right? The atmosphere's starting to build. Now, if I start something, will you finish it off for me, all right? If I start a little sing-song.
Of course.
I'm so glad
Jurgen is in it. I'm so glad he delivered what he said. Jurgen said to me, you know, we'll win the Premier League, you know, he said so.
Hey!
I'm in love with him and I feel fine.
Now, we're standing on Wembley Way. It's a beautiful day. Harry, I'm guessing you support Liverpool. How old are you, mate?
I'm 13.
13. Now, you're very lucky, aren't you? You're used to a lot of success with Liverpool. It's a fantastic club to follow, right?
Yeah, definitely. I go to a lot of games and it's just favourite thing of the week. Just go every week, you know, favourite part of the week. After school, drive, watch Liverpool.
There's a lot that goes into it then. After school, straight away after school, going to away games. Do you think you guys have the best following in the country?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think a lot. I think we've got a few false fans in there, you know, a bit of plastics, but we still got loads of loyals.
Yeah. You seem like a loyal fan, mate. Home and away already. Are you going to be doing it late into your 20s, 30s?
Oh yeah, definitely. Till I die. Yeah, definitely.
Now, obviously, one cup final win already. You got another here, and then you have the Champions League a few weeks later. What do you think about today, and what do you think about this side? Is this, you know, you're a young lad. Is this the greatest Liverpool team you've seen?
I think so, yeah. I think maybe it's close to Istanbul. That was a good team, but that was just a bit earlier before I was born. But yeah, I think definitely. I think we've got the best attack that we've ever had since in our whole history.
Now, come on, Harry. We're here today, right? If you've got a message for Jurgen Klopp, if you've got to get yourself in that dressing room, you had one thing to say to him and those players, what would you say? And say it straight down the camera.
Fight your heart out.
David, it's a glorious day. Look at the sun shining. Look at Wembley over there. What are your predictions for today?
It'll be a tough game, always against Chelsea. If you look at the games this season, it's been very tight. But I think we'll do it 2-1 or 3-1.
Yeah. Now, Jurgen Klopp and this team, especially Klopp, right, in the big games, you just seem like you're smashing everyone out of the park, right? Imperious. Do you think Jurgen has solidified himself as the best manager around currently and arguably one of the greatest ever?
Absolutely. We always hear about our dads and granddads tell us about Shankly and Paisley, but this is our time now with Klopp. It's the mentality that he's given to the team is just unbelievable. But so these are the days. So we got obviously the league going for as well. Probably just slipped, but this cup final today, Paris in 2 weeks. Let's do the treble and be one of the best seasons we've had.
Now, two great managers in the Prem, both revolutionary, Jurgen and Klopp. If you had to have one, and why, who would you have?
Jurgen all day. If you look at the net spend and everything like that, I assume you met Pep before, but look, he bought a £100 million player last year in Grealish, and he's still a great player, but he just goes and buys another £100 million player in Haaland. Obviously, we've bought players over the years, but we've done it in a professional way, in a sensible way. So we're building a foundation which is going to go on for years to come.
Now, Luis Diaz comes in January, and he hits the ground running, doesn't he? He just looked incredible straight away. Do you think he's the greatest January transfer signing in Premier League history, and is he one of the greatest you've made over the last few years?
I'd put him as 2 for us. Luis Suarez came in January, and obviously we know how that went, but how quickly he's hit the ground running is just unbelievable. When you get the ball, it just creates danger for the whole team, and he's only going to get better and better when he slots into the team properly.
Yeah. Is this side now, you're on for 3 cups and potentially a league, as you said, you never know. Is this side one of the greatest we've seen in the last 20, 30 years?
Yeah, absolutely, and also credit to City. If you look at the teams now, you've got to have like 96 points to win the league, where some of Fergie's great teams won the league with 80-odd points. To be fair, Pep and Klopp have just taken it to another level, so both teams are the best we've ever seen for many, many years.
Better than that United 99 treble side?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're here on Wembley Way. It's a beautiful day. You guys have your sunnies on. I hope you got your sun cream as well. Now,
no history, mate.
There you go. It's starting already.
Nice red shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Starting already. Guys, are you apprehensive for today, or what's the feeling?
A little bit, really. Liverpool have had such a good season, and they're still going for the 4 trophies, albeit that the league might be a little bit of a stretch. So it's going to be very hard, really.
Nervous but hopeful.
Nervous, but yeah.
What about yourself, Amanda? Now, do you guys go to many matches? Are you home and away? What's the vibe?
Home, mainly home, yeah.
Yeah,
Season ticket holders. Yeah.
It's been a weird season, right, hasn't it? You know, on and off the pitch, there's a lot of disturbance at the club.
It's been unsettling, but hopefully the new owners are now announced, and it might be even better times ahead. He's got plenty of money and good ideas.
Now, one man that needs to step up today, he's been brought in for a lot of money in the summer, Romelu Lukaku. He's grabbed a couple recently, isn't he? What do you think, Amanda? Is he going to step up? Is he going to win you this final?
Of course he is. Of course he's going to do it. He's going to step up today. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think we need Mason Mount to come through. This is his 5th game, or 5th big match, isn't it, at Wembley, and he's lost 5. So hopefully Mace will have a good day today and be his first lucky day.
Poor old Mason needs it, doesn't he? Needs it for his career. He can't have that much heartbreak.
He does, really. But going back to Lukaku, rumour has it was his birthday yesterday, so if he can't have a celebration today, then he might as well give up, I think.
How will you guys be celebrating if you do pick up the win today?
Just a couple of beers locally, really. Then we live in Bracknell, near Ascot, so back home maybe have a couple of beers up there, really. It's going to be a close one. I think at the end of the day, it's going to be who has the best rubber to green, really. Like in the League Cup final, I think we should have won it. We had the better chances.
Until our goalie stepped
a goal
up.
disallowed, which was very touch and go.
I was going to say, how are you going to feel if you see Kepa Arrizabalaga warming up on the touchline today?
Going home. No, I'm going to kill
They brought him on in the the League Cup final because his percentage of saves was very good. But the fact that he let in 10 on 10 that day, I'd like to think his percentage is now almost 0. So, and he can't take penalties either. So, no, we thought that was a strange decision on the day, really, to do that. But there you go. I don't think it will happen today.
Wembley Way, what a day! Look at it. The sun is shining. It's glorious. Now, if you can see here, it's a little bit confusing. I've got 2 friends here, but 2 sides of the game. Brothers.
Yeah, house divided.
House divided. Now, lads, how have you ended up? One of you supporting Chelsea, one of you supporting Liverpool.
Really good question. So I grew up loving Liverpool, and my brother hates me, so he had to pick the team that was their biggest rival growing up. He didn't know about Man U, so he picked Chelsea.
So what you're saying is your brother is a bit of a glory hunter.
Exactly. Exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about, knowing my age, knowing how good they were back then. Yep.
Now, boys, where are you both from as well?
Minnesota, United States.
United States.
Yes.
Now, if either, well, one of you are going to win today, are you going to chat to each other afterwards? What's going to happen?
We're sitting in separate parts of the stadium and everything, so no talking.
No talking? Will you see each other later tonight, or are you just going to ignore each other?
Yeah, it's supposed to see each other.
Yeah.
The glory will be
Yeah.
Will be shared. Whoever wins,
no,
we're ready.
He says that, but I don't say that. That's not coming from me.
You know what? I feel a little bit of hatred towards your brother here, man. You know, there might be some stuff for you guys to figure out after the game.
It's like as we're getting closer and closer, it's growing and growing. You know what I mean? But once we leave, I'll be all good. So come talk to me at the hotel after. We'll be fine.
Amazing. And predictions today, guys. What do you think is going to happen?
Ooh, 3-2 Liverpool. Yeah, I think Mo Salah is going to score a goal in the 84th minute. Just his classic cut in from the left, cut in from the right, curler around whoever they put in goal.
Hey, that's precise, mate. If you get that spot on, listen, let's find this guy after the game. And how do you think it's going to go today? And Romelu Lukaku, is he finally going to step up and perform for the club?
Sure, he might get in, but Pulisic is Liverpool's daddy. He has a record of scoring against them, assisting.
His daddy?
Yeah, he owns them. He dominates them whenever he gets a chance to play against Liverpool. Most recently, his left-footed volley, top 90, top bins. I think he'll have a good game today.
Captain America himself, Christian Pulisic.
Of course, that's our guy. That's our guy. We can't go against our guy. Even he likes him. He hates to admit it.
Not so strong, right? Yeah.
Hey, listen, look, good luck today, boys, and enjoy the final.
Hey, you have a good day.
It's a beautiful day. It's Wembley Way. Simon, Jack, it's a bit obvious who you support, but how are you feeling ahead of today?
Yeah, not bad. Confident. We've played them 3 times. They've only beaten us on penalty so far. Sun's out. Let's go for it, you know.
Sun's out. Let's go for it. How about yourself? Feeling as confident as your dad?
Yeah, very confident. I think we're going to beat them this time.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the score?
3-1.
3-1. And who's scoring? Because, you know, does Lukaku start? Does Havertz start? Who do you want to start in? You know, Havertz is the man for a cup final, but Lukaku grabbed a couple the other day.
I'd put Havertz over Lukaku, definitely, and I'd start Werner as well. I think he's on fire at the moment. I still think Mount will score though today. Hopefully Kovacic will get a run out as well.
I don't know. I think this is his 6th cup final. You know, he's only been there in a short period of time. He's done a great job. You know, inherited a good team from Lampard. Don't get me wrong, but what he's done with some of the players that weren't putting a shift in for Lampard, he's turned them around. You know, I think he's getting the best out of some of the players. Now, whether that was because they didn't want to play for Lampard or not, I don't know. But he seems to have the dressing room in a good place. You know, just got to sort Lukaku out and we'll be all right.
Do you want him sorted out or do you want him gone?
3 weeks ago, I wanted him gone. You know, but now he's sort of coming back to the person that we thought we bought. Yeah. I'd just give him a go. You know, we paid a lot of money for him. You're not going to get that sort of money back. Give him at least to the end of the season. Let him sort his head out.
Now, if he does score today and he wins this cup final for you, you're going to get a little tattoo? Lukaku's tattoo already?
No, I regretted buying his shirt after about 4 or 5 months.
Have you got it on the back?
I haven't, no.
Not today?
I wore it on the way here last night, but not today. They just get the rub of the green all the time, don't they? It's just, and they won't admit it. You know, if they put their hands up and go, yeah, we were lucky, but they don't. They're trying to rub your face in it. So I'd like to go out there and beat him and just say, yeah, you know, that's it, job done, mate.
So imagine, right, if after all this, okay, they're in for the quadruple, Liverpool. Imagine they finish with the League Cup, right?
Beautiful. Beautiful, yeah.
And how would it feel to part of that be at the hands of Chelsea, ending that quadruple hopes?
Oh, that would be amazing, yeah. And they're not going to win the Champions League, are they? Let's be honest. I mean, Real Madrid, they're beating all the top big teams, so they've got no chance.
Oh, it's heating up, isn't it?
City win tomorrow, that's that gone. Yeah. We win today, that's that gone. They've got all their eggs in one basket, haven't they, really? People
are talking about it being one of the best sides that's ever been assembled in Premier League history. If they do end with a League Cup, what does that mean for them?
Well, that was before VAR come in, you know what I mean? But yeah, if they, to be fair, if they end up with a trophy, they've got to be pleased with the trophy and a 2nd place finish. That's not bad. You know what I mean? Yeah. City are a massive team. They've got so much quality, and they've just bought Haaland as well. So it's already next year sewn up, isn't it?
Feels like it, doesn't it? I was just about to say, you guys competing next year, or is it all done and dusted?
It depends who we buy in the summer, doesn't it? Yeah. But I think City, they're by far the strongest team in the Premier League, if not Europe.